The rose milk. Okay, so I'm talking all about the moisturizers that I make, and also how I would apply foundation for those of you who maybe feel like these moisturizers are a little bit too heavy on your skin right before wearing makeup. So I really hope you guys enjoy this video. I'll just jump right in. So I actually use the rose milk. That's what it looks like on the outside. Actually, I changed the design for this one, so the gray is actually thicker and the pink is smaller, but this is mine from when I first brought it out, and it looks like that inside. And so I apply. I've already washed my face with the Skin Perfecting. Hi guys. So I think something happened with the camera, but I wanted to say that I use the rose milk on a daily, usually twice a day, because I like to moisturize in the morning and the evening, and I apply it after I've used a toner, and I use a citrus toner, but I switch on and off between the citrus toner and the tea tree toner for the most part. And I just want to talk to you guys a little bit about the moisturizers that I make. This is how it looks when it comes out, and you can actually use this on your hands and your body if you'd like, and so it's safe for everywhere. And it's basically a I use way too much. I don't need that much at all. Oh man, way too much. It's basically, oh, I forgot I'm wearing mascara. Whoops. It's a blend essentially of coconut oil and shea butter, and then I add all these other things, but that is the base of it. And one thing to note about my moisturizers that are different from other lotions, and I think a lot of people, so like if you look at me right now, you might look at me and think, oh my gosh, it's very greasy, and other lotions may not do that. Well, this right here will all go away within 10 minutes if I just let it absorb into my skin. And the reason why I actually find that my moisturizers are superior to other daily lotions or moisturizers is because many other companies use chemicals in their products, and so when they make lotion, it is going to have a different consistency, of kind of a more liquidy consistency, whereas mine is something a little bit more thick. And it's just it's basically a heavier cream. And the reason for this isn't because they're doing anything superior to what I'm doing. It's because they're adding different chemicals like citric acid or different acids that bond water and oils and butters and put them together so that the consistency is this more liquidy consistency rather than a thicker consistency. And so really what that means is you're just getting a more diluted version of what I have. And so when people say, oh, you know, I've had people in the beginning tell me, I just don't know, it was really, really thick on my skin, I don't know if I can use it before I apply my makeup. I just like to let them know that you can always just use less. It's totally fine, because it's the same stuff that you're going to get in a lotion. So if you were to dilute it with water, you just use less. That's all. You're getting way more bang for your buck. You're not gonna have any other chemicals in it. It's just all natural products. And I guess you just get more of the actual product. And really, in reality, water is just gonna dry you out more. So it's really unnecessary to put water, in my opinion, in products. Although, I mean, I guess for some things like leave-in conditioners and whatnot, water would be really helpful. But I think for moisturizer, I just want the most of the ingredients that are put in the moisturizers. And so, another thing to note, because there's no chemicals in this to keep the consistency, it will melt in heat. That's kind of why if you see it and you put it on, it goes like that, because it's melting into your skin. And that's okay. If you guys live somewhere really hot and you receive it and it's watery, or not watery because there's no water in it, but it's liquid, you can just throw it in your fridge for a little bit until it gets to your desired consistency and bring it out, and at room temperature it stays like this. It stays just like creamy. So that's one of the things that kind of just comes with having natural products. I'm trying to think. So I guess that's the main thing to know about these moisturizers. The other thing to tell you guys is that if you're in a rush and you get up and you want to use a moisturizer and you're like this, right? So you're a little bit kind of greasy, supposedly. I guess it's a word to use. I learned this wonderful trick from Wayne Goss, which you guys may or may not know. He's a famous celebrity makeup artist. That when you apply your moisturizer before foundation, you can actually use a translucent setting powder to set your powder or set your moisturizer in your skin. And what it will actually do is kind of form this barrier between your skin and all the makeup you're